The man at the window. I was 14 when this happened. We lived on the edge of a small town, right in the next woods. One night, I was at my computer with the earphones when I suddenly felt like I was being watched. I turned and looked at the window, and there was someone standing outside. Just standing there. I couldn't see his face, only the outline of a man in the dark. I yelled for my dad, but by the time he got there, the figure was gone. We searched the yard, nothing. Since then, I never leave my blinks open at night, either. Next story, knock. It was 2 p.m. in the morning. I lived alone. Suddenly, I heard a knock at the front door. Not loud, but fear. Then again and again. I slowly approached the peephole, but no one was there. I thought maybe it was a prank, but the next morning I noticed something. The welcome mat was moved, slightly turned. And a few days later, someone left a note on my car windshield. You never opened the door. No name, no explanation. The next one. The missing time. A friend of mine was driving home at night. Nothing unusual. It was a 30-minute drive, tops. She left around 10 p.m. But when she got home, the clock said 1 a.m. Her phone was dead. Her GPS showed she's been in the highway the whole time, driving at normal speed. She didn't remember stopping, no traffic, no data. She still can't explain where those 2 hours went. A stranger walked into my house at 3 p.m. a.m. It was around 2:35 in the morning. My wife and I were asleep when our German Shepherd, Duke, started barking like crazy. At first I thought he heard an animal outside, but the barking got louder and more aggressive. Then I heard these 2 slow footsteps in the hallway. Not the creaking of the house, actual footsteps. I froze. My wife sat up, wide-eyed. Did you lock the door? She whispered. I didn't answer because I hadn't. I grabbed a flashlight and walked slowly to the hallway. And there he was, a tall man, just standing there. No emotion, no words, just staring at me. My dog was going wild behind me. I told the man to leave twice. He didn't move. I called the police while my wife held Duke by the collar. The police arrived in under 10 minutes. The man told them he thought he was his house. He was drunk, confused, and a total stranger. That night changed everything. He locked every door now. Every night. I rented an Airbnb. The house was hiding in the walls. I needed a break. Work was eating me alive, and I just wanted a quiet weekend in a small mountain town. Found a cozy Airbnb, teeny wooden cabin, cheap, but no resin devices. Should we have a red flag, but I was too tired to care. First night, nothing weird, just dead quiet, no neighbors, no internet. Second night, I heard soft footsteps above me. The cabin was single story. I told myself it was an animal. Then I noticed the little things. The toothpaste I packed was missing. The shower curtain was slightly drawn when I started to left it open. I mailed the host, no reply. That night I stayed up around 2 p.m. I heard movement again, behind the wall near the kitchen. No inside, not outside, inside the wall. I grabbed the chair and banged on it. Silence. The next morning, I packed and left early. 2 days later, I got an email, the Airbnb account. Thanks for your stay. Sorry I couldn't say hi in person, maybe next time. The host name? It had been removed, the listening deleted. I still wonder how long had been lived inside these walls. Story number 2. He was hiding in the walls of my house. I never imagined it. Something like this could happen in a quiet American suburb. But it did. This is a true story of a man named Daniel Lapment, a criminal who literally lived inside the walls of a family's home for months without being caught. It all started with a teenage girl named Tina. Tina was just 15 years old when she met Daniel. He seemed harmless at the first, charming, maybe a little odd. They met at school and he asked her out, but behind that friendly face was something much darker. Daniel had a secret skill. He was a skilled burglar and knew how to break into homes without leaving a trace, and that's exactly what he did. One day, Daniel broke into Tina's family house and made himself at home in the walls. The family started hearing strange noises, footsteps, whispers. At first, they thought it was just mice or rats. Things smelled missing. A tool here, a piece of clothing here. No one supposed that a man was hiding just inches away in the tiny crawl space and wall cavities. For months, Daniel lived there, watching, listening. Sometimes he would leave notes or small objects to remind them he was there. The wasted game of cat and mouse. Then tension in the house was unreliable. Tina's father, Frank, even installed traps, but nothing caught the intruder. Then one terrifying night, Frank was cleaning the basement closet. Then suddenly the door cracked open, and there he was, Daniel, standing in the dark, face streaked with ketchup and mayonnaise, clutching a large key and a heavy metal pipe. Ordered the family to lock themselves in the bedroom while he barricaded the house. Tina managed to escape and called the police. When officers arrived, they discovered something even more chilling. A little bit of tunnels and hiding place inside the walls. Daniel had been living there for months, maybe even up to a year. Imagine the horror, knowing someone was inside your house, home, inches away, watching your every move, and you had no idea where he was hiding. The police arrested Daniel, but the trauma stayed with the family forever.